Hello there, Lake County Library. This is Christy Lewis from the Lakeport branch, and today I'm going to be talking about a dedicated middle grade fiction haul. So excited to bring these to you guys. So we have some fantasy and sci-fi, some contemporary, and some historical fiction, and one mystery. Just to let you know, you can order any of these books for free using your Lake Mendocino or Sonoma Library cards on our Lake County Library catalog. You can order it to the branch of your choice. All we need from you is your updated contact information so that we can text you or email you or call you when the book arrives at the branch for you and you can come pick it up. There's also all kinds of really cool free resources, digital and otherwise, on our website. I really wanted to mention our zip book program today. If there's a book that you really want to read but our library does not have it, you can order it with the zip book program and it will come directly to your house from Amazon, and you just turn it in with the little slip that comes with it to let us know that it's a zip book when you're done with it, and then we can add it to our catalog. So then we have a more patron-led catalog that reflects the interests of Lake County. Without further ado, let's jump into the middle grade haul. So we'll start off with our speculative fiction, which is fantasy and sci-fi. First, we have Alice with a Y by Anna James. This is a fantasy for ages 8 to 12. Alice with a Y is sent to live with her grandmother, the original Alice from Alice in Wonderland, after having lost her father in the Great War. She never believed her grandmother's wild tales of Wonderland until a mysterious invitation to a tea party sends her tumbling into Wonderland for herself. But what she finds is nothing like the stories, for Wonderland, too, is at war. Alice with a Y is also available on ebook and e-audiobook. Next, we have A Tale of Plagues and Perfumes. I forgot to write down the author and illustrator, but it has an author and illustrator, and Jake Halpern and Peter Kujawinski are their names. Reviewers call this fantasy for ages 9 to 12 a refreshingly original magical medical mystery. People born with magically powerful senses are called sensories, which is a corrupted form of the original word sensories, which reflects the view that they are sinful. Naya has always hidden her superior sense of smell, but when a scent-based plague visits her city, she's recruited to create a cure foom. Next, we have The Aftermyth by Tracy Wolff, which is a dark academia fantasy. Penelope Weaver has spent her whole life preparing to attend Anaximander's Academy, where students learn how to bring to life the stories of Greek mythology, as well as discover the Greek god whose principles they most embody. Penelope knows she's an Athena, but when she arrives at Anaximander's, it appears fate has other plans. The Aftermyth is also available on ebook and e-audiobook. Next, we have Dr. Zeus by James Patterson. Nick Andino is confronted with the reality of the Greek myths when Dr. Zeus gives him a task: save his ancestor, or the entire Andino family line will disappear. Just like that, Nick goes from bussing tables at his family's diner to running for his life in ancient Greece, facing terrifying monsters and finding new friends. Will Nick become a hero or another Greek tragedy? Dr. Zeus is also available on ebook and e-audiobook. Next, we have Forever Rogue, which is book 7 and the finale of the Forgotten 5 fantasy adventure series. When President Fuerte uses his mind control ability to hypnotize Estero into believing he won on election night, the Forgotten 5 must use their powers to prevent Fuerte from becoming president for life. Forever Rogue is also available on ebook and e-audiobook. Next, we have Kid X by Tracy Baptiste, which is book 2 in the Boy 2.0 series for ages 9 to 14. Wynn Keegan, who goes by Cole, inherited his special ability to camouflage himself from his ancestors' traumatic experiences in the Jim Crow South. He's still adjusting to life with his foster family and life as a superhero, and he's still discovering who he wants to be. That's when he notices the rogue robot following him around. Our next genre is going to be contemporary, and our first contemporary is The Mighty Macy by Kwame Alexander, which is a novel in verse for grades 2 to 5. 12-year-old Macy can't wait to pick up the next installment of her new favorite series, The Mighty Zora, from the school library. But by the time she's finished her responsibilities and made it to the library, she finds the doors closed due to a budget cut. Resolving to speak up at an upcoming board meeting, she writes a poem to save the institution. Next, we have Hypergifted by Gordon Korman, which is number 3 in the contemporary Ungifted series for ages 9 to 13. After graduating 8th grade, 12-year-old super genius Noah Eukilis has just received an admission letter to the prestigious Wilderton University. He'll spend the summer there to adjust before the fall semester begins. He's determined to fit in socially by joining the university's top secret Society of the Gavel. Hypergifted is also available on ebook and e-audiobook. Our next genre is historical fiction, and our first historical fiction for today is The Lion's Run by Sara Pennypacker. Petite Eclair. That's what the other boys at the orphanage call Lucas Dubois. 13-year-old Lucas is tired of his cowardly reputation, just as he's tired of the war and the Nazi occupation of his French village. He longs to show how brave he can be. After saving a litter of kittens, he dreams of a bigger, riskier rescue. Reviewers praise the accurate, little-known history of this suspenseful historical novel for ages 8 to 13. The Lion's Run is also available on ebook, e-audiobook, and Playaway. Next, we have A Year Without Home by V.T. Bidania. Bidania distills her family's experiences into this historical novel in verse for ages 10 and up. In the aftermath of the Vietnam War, 11-year-old Gao Sheng and her Hmong family flee from political persecution in Laos to Thailand. Displaced from her beautiful home, Gao only has time to grab a packet of peach seeds. Now she must discover how to build her home wherever she is. Next we have The Road from Nowhere by Avi, which is a historical page-turner for ages 8 to 12, grades 3 to 6. This Old West adventure is set in a Colorado silver mining camp called Gatchett's Gold, population 45. A family of 3 barely scrapes by after the death of their father in a mining accident. When the children discover a cave of silver, their hopes are dashed by the camp founder, who lays claim to the land and all silver found there. The Road from Nowhere is also available on ebook and e-audiobook. Our last genre for today and our last book for today is going to be a mystery, and that is Europa by James Ponti. In this 7th installment of the City Spies series, the City Spies' plans for a fresh start are jeopardized when multiple high-level targets across Europe are threatened by attack. With intel leading them to Rome, Paris, London, and Amsterdam, the City Spies split up and race across the continent, solving codes and chasing clues in an effort to thwart the attacks. Europa is also available on ebook and e-audiobook. That is all for this book haul. Thank you all so much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed it. Let us know down below in the comments if you have any questions or if you order any of these books. We really love to hear from you. Take care until next time. Bye-bye.